this video, we're going to talk about how to change filter elements within RODI units. Okay, so after I moved, I brought my RODI unit with me. I have yet to hook it up. I've actually been using water from a local fish store to get somewhat quality water. So we're going to go ahead and hook up my RODI unit. Before we can do that, we're going to replace the filter membrane, the carbon element, the floss element, and all that good stuff. So we'll go ahead and do that, and we'll kind of give you a step-by-step on how I do that and what I'm using to do it with. So let's go ahead and get started. This is the RODI unit itself. I believe they call it a 5-stage. I have 4 canisters, and then I have the filter membrane. I also added a flush kit to the membrane, a shutoff valve back here, and then we have a PSI gauge along with a TDS meter to ensure quality water. So what we're going to do is go ahead and install new filter elements to it. So we have a 150 gallon per day membrane. The DI piece itself, by the way, these are all Aquatic Life brand. I've had success with them, good water quality, so we're going to go ahead and replace them with those. This is the 1 micron pre-filter. Then I have 2 of the 10-inch solid carbon block pre-filters. I like to run 2 of those, just kind of help out with crystal clear water along with the pre-filter, and of course finishing everything with the DI cartridge. Before I moved, this was enough for perfect water quality. I'm hoping after the move everything will continue to be perfect. If not, we'll probably add another DI piece, but after installing everything, kind of running everything, we'll go from there and see what the water quality is we're getting. To go ahead and help with it, I also ordered a canister. It's like a wrench for a canister. It slips on the canister and allows me to twist them off very easily. So we'll go ahead and use that as well, and let's get started. Okay, so first I'm going to go ahead and start off by removing my 1/4-inch lines just to get them out of the way. They drip water, and I do not want them to drip water on me. This one actually had come undone already. So we have it just to the bare unit. We're just going to go ahead and start removing canister by canister. We'll remove one at a time, replace the element, and then put it back together. So like I said in kind of like the intro, this is the canister wrench. Basically, it just slides up onto the canister like so, and then that allows us to gain leverage so where we can twist this off nice and easily. So we have the first filter off, first canister off. This is the pre-filter. You can see how disgusting this thing is. It was not that bad before we moved. I think just from sitting with water in it, it just got way worse. So we're going to go ahead and dump this out, clean it out with RO water, and then replace it with the new pre-filter, and you can obviously see the difference in that. So we'll go ahead and get that done and go from there. We have the first one done. As you can tell, big difference. It was brown before. That is the new one. and that was the old one. Big difference. So these next two are going to be carbon filters. This would be the first stage of the carbon, second stage, and as you can tell, the first one was used way more than the second. So we're going to go ahead and replace those next, and then the final part of my unit is the deionization piece, the DI piece, and it does not look good. Part of it seems to be okay, and then the rest of it is green where it needs to be changed. So we will now go ahead and continue on. I just want to point this out. So DI resin is what really cleans up your water. It's that thing that just puts that extra touch on it. So to the right is the new one. As you can see, you know, a little bit of mixed coloration in there. It is a color changing element. This is the bad one. Now, this could have been changed a lot sooner in my opinion, but it was not. So I am expecting a big change in my water quality after I get this get the new element put in. But just wanted to point all that out. And that is it for the canisters. Looks a lot different. So now we will go ahead and move on to the membrane. I have a 150 gallon a day membrane. So now we'll go ahead and take that out and replace it with the new one. Apparently I misplaced my wrench for the membrane housing. So I ended up using a pair of channel locks, or vice grips, whatever you want to say. I guess they would be channel locks, and it worked fine. I was able to manage to get this loose. So now we can go ahead and replace this. Normally, in the past, I just can keep this on here, pop this end off, or this hose, and then just slide the wrench over, kind of like that, twist, and then slide everything out. We're fine. But this time I had to take it off, so while I did that, just kind of went ahead and cleaned up top here, made everything look a little bit nicer. That way, kind of give the whole thing a clean over, or clean, and make it look good. But so now we'll just go ahead and replace this. Okay, so now that all the elements are replaced, we're going to go ahead and hook up our outlet hose, outlet hose, and our waste hose. So we're going to get that hooked up. So we now have everything hooked up. Our waste line, the black line is our inlet, and then this clear line is the outlet. So that is everything. If you guys have any questions about it, feel free to leave your question down in the comment section. I'll try to answer it as quick as I can. So that is it for this video. You know the drill: like, comment, subscribe. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll help you to the best of my ability. Thanks for watching.